Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my bare bones playthrough of Baldur's Gate 2. In this episode we'll be picking up Nalia and Corgan, as well as doing the first part of the Slaver's Quest and
I'm
the
waiting.
Circus tent.
It must be done. Yeah. Give me some direction. It's probably best left to my...
Cool! You piss not what I want. Now. Cool! But why don't I take you there right? Cool! Come with me then! Cool! It's good to be... I'll be... But they can be doing far better than the telling, my friend. They can also affect a rescue of your lass to boot.
The deal is made, and you have a goal, albeit a distant one. Your new friend.
These are the prisoners from the disturbance at Joaquin's Promenade.
What is known?
Not but their names. The mage is John Irenicus. The girl is Imoen.
I didn't do anything.
Silence, child. Allow the fool to make his judgment.
Why was this man not gagged? Did he not slay 4 of you?
We dared not approach.
Regardless, in the end, he came willingly.
What should be done with them, sir?
They are deviants. Let them rot in Spellhold.
So there you see me save. If I have to reset, this will be the point where I reset from. Hope you guys understand. Don't feel like I'm cheating the system by doing that. I just really don't want to go through Chateau Irenicus and watch all the cutscenes and stuff every single time I have to reset. I mean, in general, of course, I don't want to die and have to reset the game, but if I have to, then that's where I'll start over.
Give me some direction. I'm willing.
How can I help?
Speak with you. I need help. I need help getting Hexxat. My name was...
And right there you see the reason why I hate Hexxat. She just fucking bothers you all the time. Even if you've told her to fuck off, you know, she still irritates you. I think it's bad game design. I think if she wants to initiate dialogue with you once, then that's fine, and then you can investigate if you're interested. But having her talk to the player character over and over, like how she does, I think that's just straight a bad choice on Beamdog's part. I've also never used Dorn, to be honest. I actually haven't even considered using Dorn, but the more I think about it, the more I think that Corgan is probably not going to be compatible with Minsk, just because they seem to have, you know, diametrically opposite viewpoints on the world, and Minsk will probably irritate the crap out of Corgan, so they might even come to blows with each other. I hope not, but if that's the case, then it might behoove me to switch Minsk out for for Dorn. And Dorn's kind of cool, I guess. I've never used a Blackguard as a player character, and like I said ad nauseum, I haven't used Dorn, so that's something to consider. If you guys would rather see Dorn than Minsk, then let me know.
I'm waiting.
I got
Hope
some
this is
cheap
worth
beer
it.
for you.
Yeah? Yeah, I'll see to it.
Stay back, or you'll regret it.
So in my previous playthrough, trying this with a shapeshifter, I nearly died when I tried to avoid the conflict here because Minsk picks a fight with these guys, and then you have to fight all three of them at once, rather than just in one-on-one combat. So I thought it'd just be a better idea to go in and fight. I wasn't sure how my guy was gonna do. He actually had a little bit of trouble with this fight, which is a little bit disconcerting, but considering that he's only like a level 6 fighter right now or something like that, I'm reasonably happy with how he did.
Wassail for all. I be curious, friends. I'm scouring for a band of desperate men to aid me in a gallant task.
I'm waiting.
Please, let me.
Give me some direction. I'm there.
Hello to me. Oh, one is always able to provide entertainment.
I'm ready. Glad to be.
So I didn't realize that you need a charisma check in order to activate this quest. I guess every time I've tried to do it in the past, I've always had the Ring of Human Influence equipped to my character.
I'm waiting.
Or I've just had a character with more charisma than my main character at the moment.
Eddie, citizen.
Just ask, and I'll do it.
Yeah? Probably best left to me.
Declare yourself. I'll test your metal with cold steel.
In my father's name. Where can I? Always willing to
Give me
try.
some direction.
About time we got to business.
Not a concern. I'm waiting.
Great! That's not right.
I hope this is worth it.
That's not right.
How can I help?
Seems like to me so far, for the early parts of Shadows of Amn, Corgan is pretty OP. Just because he has, I mean, he's a berserker, which is, in my opinion, the best fighter class in the game. He comes equipped, I think he's got high mastery in axes. I honestly haven't checked. I know he has a lot of proficiency in axes, though. And he comes with 100 hit points initially. Like, he just seems super duper strong.
Me axe be have killed for
I'll certainly try.
Aye, that be sounded right.
I'm waiting.
Go for the eyes, go.
What is it?
Bark your orders,
Just
already.
ask, of course.
And there you see the power of Cloud Kill at low levels. Most of those things failed their save versus death and just died immediately to Cloud Kill, which is awesome.
This is worth it.
So I was just double checking there that Nalia still gets the extra attack per round even if the bow isn't identified.
Stay away from around here. I know.
And if you don't do this right here, talk to that boy and that girl, you miss out on 5,000 experience for doing this quest. It's something that can be easily overlooked, particularly if you haven't played this game before, or even if you're like me and you've played it a million times. It's one of those things that's really easy to forget about. But when you're a dual class character and you haven't activated your first class yet, it's actually, kind of a big deal.
I'm waiting. I'm there. I'm no use to anyone tired.
You split 5,000 experience 4 ways. What is that? 1,250 per character. That's not insignificant.
What? We shall see. Blood and glory! Now you die! I owe you my thanks once again.
I would speak with you. I
And
need
fucking
help.
Hexxat irritating the crap out of me.
I need help
I'm
getting
sure she's probably the best thief in the game now, but I really don't want to use her because she just annoys me so bad.
Hexxat.
Scream for
I
mercy.
need to go to Dragon.
That's why I said it was bad game design. It's just because if I initially just straight hate a character because of the game mechanics utilized to introduce them, that's just, I don't know, kind of inexcusable, to be honest. I guess it's not the first time that Beamdog has been guilty of that, though. The encounter with Nira in Baldur's Gate 1 in particular is just punishingly difficult for new players when they're just trying to explore, and they just get, crowd controlled by Nira's stupid color spray, and then they get, a lot of times one shot from the Red Wizard who casts Magic Missile and Melf's Acid Arrow. So this Azure Edge actually doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I didn't realize that. It doesn't get any damage bonuses for its +3 status. It's really only good against undead, exceptional against undead. So with that in mind, I chose to buy the Stonefire axe as well, just because for now it'll be great for Corgan until he gets the Frost Raver out of DR9's hold, which will be his main weapon. And then once my character, I guess, gets his swashbuckler levels back and gets his Grand Mastery in axes, he'll be using the Stonefire.
You want some whiskey?
I'm waiting.
Am I needed?
It's probably best left alone. Give me some direction. Hey, not a concern. I hope this is worth it. Yeah, I'll see to it.
Be merry, friend.
So this was the reason why I came over here, in order to activate this quest, to get to the Umar Hills and get Mazzy as soon as possible. I'm starting to get worried. You'll see at the end of this episode, Corgan and Nalia both bother me about going and doing their character-specific quests, because I dilly-dally and waste some time sleeping.
I suppose I can extend you my hand.
So I'm kind of nervous about going and getting Mazzy first. I don't want those guys to leave my party.
I hope this is worth it.
Let me help. I will do what I can.
I'm waiting. Yeah, I'll see to it.
I got me some nice looking waitresses, don't I?
A dream. A dream of, don't they? Do you remember? Someone else does. He wants something. Do you remember? I don't remember any of you. Do you remember? Something else is more deep. Do you?
She resists. It is you know what you want. It is you, after all, which has brought us to the dream. Nothing is real.
I'm ready for anything.
Yet.
Just ask, and I'll do it.
Be quick with it. Aye, I'll do as you wish. And later I'll split your gut open.
Give me some direction. I'm there.
So here I screwed up and didn't memorize 2 knocks with Nalia. Because she's such a horrible mage, she can't, or not a horrible mage, horrible thief, she can't unlock this chest in here on her own. So I basically had to rest, memorize another iteration of knock, and go in so I can get that Daystar. And here we go, Corgan getting upset.
On the appointed task, and I prevail upon ye all to hasten it.
Hey, not a concern.
And here is where I got my party killed with the shapeshifter. This is as far as I got with the shapeshifter. I chose to attack that that vampire right there because I thought I could kill her and get the experience, and I was thinking to myself, oh, I'll just tank it with Corgan, he'll have berserk on so we won't get level drained, it'll be fine. But then my party couldn't deal any damage to that character, or to that vampire, and Corgan ended up dying. So thankfully I learned my lesson. That's kind of a noob mistake. Yeah, I won't be making that in the future. And I didn't hear, of course. So there we go, we have the Daystar. You'll notice that I equipped it just because it does have that Sunfire special ability, which is quite useful.
This is worth it.
Or at least it can be.
Minsk and Bull stand.
I'm waiting.
What do you want, groundlings?
Give me some direction.
You'll notice my prioritization in these fights is that I knock out the spellcasters first, and then I kill the people with the lightest armor after that. It's the people that I can most reliably hit. I've talked about this in the past, but generally speaking, my strategy is always kill the people that are easy to kill first, to limit the number of incoming attacks on your party. And so far it's worked for me. So if you have trouble with this game, you might consider doing that. If you're trying to, go toe-to-toe with their most heavily armored, frontline tank, then you're playing right in their hands. That's what they want you to do. So I'm probably making mistakes by continuing to memorize spells with Nalia instead of saving them to sell. Just because, like I said, I'm not going to go back and and what was I gonna say? I'm not gonna do any extra side questing if I can't afford that strength belt. I'm just gonna go to Spellhold and just deal with it.
Give me some direction. What is it?
So there you see we got pretty good upgrades to my party. My frontline tanks are incrementally getting their armor class better, which is good. Nolly is getting upset because we're wasting time, but she can deal with it.
I'm no use to anyone tired.
I've been playing with the idea of trying to kill this group of adventurers in the top part of the Den of Seven Veils, but I honestly don't think I can do it reliably without killing myself. So I'm probably going to skip that. The reason I would want to do it is because there's one of the guys has the Cloak of Non-Detection, which can be quite useful at times, and then the main guy, I forget his name, the dwarf, he has a suit of full plate mail, which would be a significant increase to my character's armor class. And then, of course, all my other party members get the hand-me-downs. So it would just increase all of my frontline tanks' armor class. But I think it's going to be too difficult, and yeah, I don't think I can reliably do it without dying.
Give me some. Must be done. I'm waiting. It's probably best left to me. Hey, not a concern.
So the whole reason I did the circus tent is to get the Ring of Human Influence, because I don't want to sell stuff with three charisma, and even Nalia only has 13, which I don't think is a very significant bump.
I'll see to it.
If you don't know, the higher your charisma, the better prices there are in the shop. So for me in particular, in this playthrough where I'm kind of pinching pennies so I can afford that strength belt, having a high charisma is important. Oh, if you don't know the answer to that riddle, the prince is 30 and the princess is 40 for that genie. I forgot to look to see if the Azure Edge gets a Thaco bonus for being +3. It probably does, but like I said, I forgot to look. But my character is hitting quite often. That's probably just because he already has, I think, high mastery in axes, which is really good. Yeah, he has high mastery, and he's nearly at level 9. Probably in the next episode, he'll be, yeah, he'll have his swashbuckler levels back, which will increase his armor class and damage, and I think even Thaco, fairly significantly. On top of that, he'll get Grand Mastery in axes, because at level 9 you get another proficiency point. It'll just be a really good increase to that character's damage potential.
Something is wrong here. I'm ready for
I'm waiting. It's done. Yeah. Give me some direction.
Blood and glory!
Something is wrong
Now
here.
you die!
But anyway, I think I'm going to let the rest of the video play out. We're going to finish the circus tent and go sell a few things and then call it good. So thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one.
Them my shadows. If they
Just
be
ask,
fools,
and
my
I'll do
other
it.
beasts shall strike them down. If not,
Give me
the
some
task
direction.
shall
Where
fall
can
to
I be of
you,
most
my
use?
shades. The
I'm waiting.
circus now truly begins.
How can I help? I will do what I can.
Yeah?
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
No! I have blood. You've killed me.
Uncle Quayle, you're okay.
Give me some direction.
I'll carry no more. Be on the ground if you want it back.
I'm waiting, if it must be done. It's probably best left to me. Hey, not a concern.
Well met and welcome.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I hope this is worth it.
you?
Yeah, I'll see to it.
Ribald Barterman at your service.
Yeah, I'm willing. I hope this is worth it. Give me some direction. I'm waiting.